jobs, and my topic is U.S.S.R. nuclear power. In this collection of scenes, I will show you a news report set in the 1940s, a speech by a Russian activist set in the 1970s, and another news report in the 90s, reflecting on Chernobyl, explaining where they are now, and wondering what will happen in the future with nuclear power. Welcome to the television company of the Soviet Union, folks. We now take a step back to look at the world we live in as a whole. With World War II coming to an end, the whole of the world is tense. With the U.S. now focusing its time on destroying communism, it is not a big shock that we are in its sights. The peaceful time of agreement between our two national superpowers has come to a shrieking stop. With the world now thrown into distrust, everyone is wondering who will come out on top. Our backing of the newly independent states in Africa has shown the whole world the fear of nuclear war and mass destruction. In the result of this military threat, many countries are now focusing on nuclear energy and weaponry. Our great union has not only secrets of U.S. expansion into nuclear weapons, but also Great Britain's advancements. We have also started expansion in the nuclear field after a slight pause from the reluctant leader, Stalin. We have made some notable advancements, but to win this arms race, we need to work extra hard to get up to par. I'm sure all proud Soviets remember Igor Kurtenbach and Klaus Fuchs, informants of many developmental plans in the U.S. and Great Britain, but we need to work to get up to par. If war is to come, we must not only be prepared nuclearly, but we also must have a very strong military. Don't forget to enlist in our great nation's army. Even you ladies can enlist to help out our beautiful nation. Remember, folks, blood is of the harvest. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Igor Kurtenbach. Is Leonid Brezhnev, sorry. I have come to realize something of a great magnitude. Our exploration into nuclear weapons is most likely an exploration into suicide. Whoever starts a nuclear war is claiming ready to commit suicide, because that is what it would be. We are not just threatening to wipe out an entire nation, but if the radiation spreads, we are threatening to wipe out ourselves and the whole world. Nuclear bombs leave the land not fertile, the water contaminated, and the people disease-ridden. I know the government has yet to accept this, but I get some small joy every time they start to regulate how much nuclear material we develop and produce. For example, look at the Partial Testing Treaty, which prohibits the above-ground testing due to its effects on wildlife. The UN resolution, which prohibits above-ground testing due to its effects on the UN resolution, which prohibits the amount of development in this field you can make. And finally, R&D, which is starting to miniaturize the nuclear weapons we given to the military to just do a little bit of damage control on what the military is putting out there. This has helped us make some progress, but we need to make much, much more. We need to find a safer way so that we may live on this earth and save it and everyone on it from nuclear warfare. Help me and many others try to stop the extinctions of humans and the destruction of this beautiful planet we live in. Too much nuclear power could destroy the whole world, and there's a lot we still need to do to save it. With everything going on, we need to focus on getting our leaders to understand this. We do not have much of a say, but we do have some. So please stand up and join arms. Together, we can stop this mass destruction. Welcome back to the television company of the Soviet Union, folks. The date is 1991, and we are now taking a step back to look at the world we live in as a whole. So that is the wrong paper. I am so sorry.
No worries.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, you're all right. Take a breath. All right.
Welcome back, folks, to the Soviet Broadcasting Company. Today's major topic, nuclear energy and weapons. A few years ago, we had the unfortunate events at Chernobyl, where we had a large explosion of nuclear materials. It has created a substantial amount of nuclear waste and is still quite harmful to human beings. We We had an emergency evacuation, but people in the surrounding areas are still living there. We have yet to scientifically prove how much damage has been done, but we know it is a lot. It has created a substantial amount of nuclear waste that is quite harmful to human beings and can cause diseases. The surrounding areas have been evacuated, but we still need to work on controlling the waste to prohibit it from spreading to other places and causing further damage. Now, on to today, and nuclear weapons. We have developed the intercontinental missile, which can wipe out an entire nation in merely seconds, making it a very, very dangerous tool. It is for that reason the military is taking very large steps to protect this missile and to not take it lightly and where it is used. This raises the question of if nuclear weapons are safe to have. Many people do not agree and believe nuclear weapons will bring an end to society as we know it and destroy the earth that we live on. A while back, we even started working with the U.S. to show countries in Africa, like Nigeria, alternatives to using nuclear weapons in an attempt to delay the development of these very, very deadly and dangerous weapons all around the world. But not everyone has followed our policies. We ourselves almost went against the no first use policy, which prohibits being the first to attack other countries with nuclear missiles, not long ago with the U.S. false alarm. Many high-station officials and military officers are now saying that nuclear war is an undoubtedly stupid idea that will have no winner. And it has become a very popular opinion among the people, most fearing the possibility and warning others about its effects on the planet and ourselves. With this doubt planted into everyone's mind, there's absolutely no clear future for nuclear technology. We'll just have to wait and see. That is all for now, folks. Have a great day and think about where we can go in the future. Today, nuclear warfare is still a great threat, and the advancements made by the great world superpowers such as Great Britain, U.S., and the U.S.S.R. have shaped the way all the countries interact and see each other. This exploration has created a mass fear in people that's still thriving today. It's changed everything that we know about the world, and it's affected so much in government, people's daily lives, and in scientifically. I hope that there is some way we could find a safer use for nuclear war power. Thank you.
All right. Good job.